Good morning. My name is Ross Davies, and I am here on behalf of the ACD Society, a community dedicated to studying and enjoying the works of Arthur Conan Doyle. Oh. This is our the Sherlock Holmes guy, right? This is our fourth Doylean Honors ceremony held here in the Mysterious Bookshop, the world's oldest and greatest mysterious fiction. Many thanks to Otto Hensler, proprietor of the bookshop, for his generous hospitality. Thank you, Otto.
More about Otto. Don't go into it.
Cancel the rest. So, in any event, today we celebrate excellence in the Doylean community in 5 categories: fiction and poetry, performing arts, visual arts, scholarly writing, and lifetime service. Derek Belanger will announce the fiction and poetry honorees. Heather Holloway and Crystal Knoll will follow with performing arts. Edward Pettit will present visual arts, and I will announce scholarly writing and lifetime service. We should start, though, with a few logistical matters. First, Doylean honorees will receive a certificate.
Take one out. Take one out. There you
go. Better than a certificate, they will get a gift book credit to the greatest detective bookstore in the world. Those are in a briefcase, handcuffed. Second, some honorees will receive their certificates by post because traveling here today was not practical for them. Likewise, some members of the committees that selected the honorees cannot attend. That is, of course, disappointing. It is, however, the result of one of the best attributes of the ACD Society, which is that we are a truly global little community with honorees and members around the world. Third, many Doyleans who cannot be here in person are attending online, courtesy of producer Mark Jones of The Excellent Doing of Doyle, and Paul, Science Society organizer, and they are all streaming now, we hope, and the camera is right there, so feel free to wave at your friends around the world when you get a chance. Welcome to all of you. Fourth, the Wessex Cup. After we present the Doylean Honors, we will be running our 3rd Wessex Cup. Owners and trainers from the 8 stables with horses in the race are here, and they will be competing on our genuinely Victorian track. The course is short, which means the races will not take long. Please stay to cheer the competition. Fifth, while honorees will not be giving acceptance speeches, they will, I hope, be willing to chat with you about their work after the event, and perhaps even inscribe copies of those works purchased in this shop today. And now I am pleased to pass the gavel to Derek Belanger to present fiction and poetry honors. Derek.
All right. Thank you, Ross. The Fiction and Poetry Committee had our work cut out for us this year. There were many excellent nominees in all categories. Before I announce the first award, I'd like to thank the committee members, Jay Ganguly, Carla Koop, Larry Feldman, and Mitch Higurashi. They read a significant number of novels, stories, and poems, and they had the difficult task of coming with just one winner in each category. But of course, there can be only one. And here are the results. Our first award is the category of non-Sherlockian fiction, and this award goes to Margie Deck. For her story collection, The Genius of the Place. For this collection, Margie paired 6 of Doyle's most memorable Gothic tales with brand new stories of her own, continuing and contrasting the original's rich fictional landscapes. The book is a true gift for fans of Doyle's Twilight fiction. Congratulations, Margie.
Keep fluffy.
All right. Okay, our next award is the category of poetry. And this year's winner is actually two winners. It's a father-son team of Daniel and Eugene Freeman for their delightful piece At the Crossroads of Fate. Evocative of the work of Robert Frost, the Freedmans have Holmes pondering which path he will choose for his future career. Rich with imagery, the Freedmans make you feel as though you are with Holmes in London, pondering this dilemma. Congratulations to you both. Come on up, guys. Go. Congratulations to you both. All right. And our final award is the category of Sherlockian fiction. And as you can imagine, we had the most entries in this category. And while many of them were superb, there was one work that rose above the rest. The Sherlockian Fiction Award goes to Nicholas Meyer for Sherlock Holmes and the Telegram from Hell. Hey. In this novel, Mr. Meyer has an older Holmes and Watson on a secret mission to turn the tide and help the Allies win the Great War. As always, Meyer writes in the Doylean voice and adds touches of wit between the intrigue and espionage. Well,
Thank you very much.
Hey, you know what? I forgot to give the envelope stuff. This is probably the most important thing, and I forgot to give them out. So I'll sign it.
This is the check. That's the important bit. Thank you.
Thank you, Derek. Next, either all or part of the team of Crystal Knoll and Heather Holloway is here to present the Performing Arts Honors. Crystal, Heather? Right.
Hello, friends.
Hi.
We had the Performing Arts Award. First off, we'd like to thank our committee who worked very hard to review and rate the nominees for this year's awards. Curtis Armstrong, David Hornglaw, Mike McSwiggan, and Ashley Polisek volunteered their time and expertise, and they were very much appreciated. We know that the task of viewing and rating performing arts can be difficult, especially considering the variety and high quality of the nominations. And we know that you have worked to weigh the pros of each performance in hopes of singling out the best of the best. For Doylean content, our first honoree is Mark Gatiss for lot number 249, which first aired on the BBC December 24th, 2023, and is now available on BritBox. Mark is well known for his love of Sherlock Holmes, and after the wide success of BBC Sherlock, he dove into the larger body of work by adapting this gothic horror story for the screen. We've reached out to Mark's agent. Obviously, he's not with us today. We will get him his lovely certificate. As for Sherlockian content, the committee has chosen the original audio play Flatfinders 1881, written and directed by our very own Hal Glatzer. This was first performed January 10th, 2024 at the Salmagundi Club here in New York. The play follows Sherlock Holmes and Dr. John Watson as their estate agent helps find them the flat of their dreams. Congratulations.
Thank you, Heather and Crystal. And now we have Ed Pettit. He's sort of a plain-looking fellow.
Easily hidden in the crowd. Hello, everyone. I am here to present the Visual Arts Awards. The Doylean Honors Visual Arts Award recognizes artists that have completed new and original works of art in the past 2 years and whose works have contributed to honoring Doyle's ongoing legacy. This year, we have broadened our scope to include both categories of Sherlockian and Doylean non-Sherlockian artwork. Committee members have had the privilege of reviewing incredible works of art from many talented artists in various formats and mediums. A thank you to all members of the committee. Jesse Amalo, who is the chair and should be here giving this, but could not make it. Matt Hall, Mark Jones, Mimi Okabe, and Greg Ruby, and myself for you guys. Thank you all for your participation and dedication, and a special thank you to Ross Davies for his ongoing guidance and support. With that, we are. You can applaud. I didn't have a note in my script. A pause for applause. With that, we are pleased to announce that our first winner for the ACD Society Doylean Honors Award in the category of Sherlockian artwork is Molly Knox Ostertag for Watson's Sketchbook Volume 1. Running from Study in Scarlet to Second Interlude, published on Tumblr, with an edited version now in print, described on her website as the first volume of an ongoing adaptation of Arthur Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes stories, told through comics, sketches, and the occasional essay on late Victorian queerness. So congratulations, Molly. Molly is an American writer and cartoonist who has been named a 30 under 30 Forbes scholar. She's an award-winning graphic novelist and TV writer whose work includes several successful graphic novel series and animated series. She is a best-selling author appearing on the New York Times bestseller list, and her graphic novel debut, The Witch Boy, is currently being adapted into a Netflix feature film. Our second award in the category of non-Sherlockian Doylean art goes to Megan Oldhuge for her mural art created for the Toronto Sherlock Holmes Walk Mural Project. Megan's work is based on Conan Doyle's story, The End of Devil Hawker. I don't know if some of you have gotten up to Toronto to see those murals. It draws inspiration from the story's theme of what brings us success often leads us to our eventual downfall. Very American story too. In her mural, she captures the story's main character, Sir John Hawker, a gambler and a cheat at the height of his game for his eventual demise. Very American. She draws inspiration for the tone and mood of her work from Conan Doyle's descriptive writing, which is evocative of a certain time period. The art is from a scan of an oil painting created by Megan using her own photo references. Megan is a Toronto-based LGBTQ+ artist who specializes in large-scale muralism. Her artistic skills have been honed through the underground graffiti and street art scenes. On her website, she describes her work as traditional realism inspired by the beauty of everyday life. She uses unique color palettes and hues in her work to elicit emotion and focuses on compelling narratives reflecting on universal experiences. Congratulations to our winners. Unfortunately, they cannot be here in person today. We hope you're tuning in. If you are, congratulations, and we will deliver their award certificates to them soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ed. And now scholarly writing. It is impossible to define this category well. Indeed, the definition of scholarship is itself a source of fierce debate in the scholarly community. The best we can do is to invite the Doylean community to nominate works that they think of as scholarship, and then enlist a respectable panel of scholars, or people posing as scholars, to pick out a couple of particularly fine examples every year. It was hard this year. There was a lot of good stuff, but choose we did, and I'd like to thank the committee: Melissa Aho, Shivani Basu, Christine Korkus, Jonathan Cranfield, Maria Fleischock, David Leal, Sylvia Pambukian, Christopher Pittard, and Simon Stern. Thanks to all. Before we get to the two awards, though, I would like to point out that there has been one two-time winner of the Scholarly Writing Doylean Honor, and he is with us today. Douglas Kerr. Douglas, would you raise your hand? This year, our first honoree is Anne Chapman for her article, Authority and Medical Expertise, Arthur Conan Doyle in The Idler, which was published in Medical Humanities, a journal of the Institute of Medical Ethics, in December 2023. Dr. Chapman is head of learning, teaching, and quality at Glasgow Caledonian University in London. She has written on topics ranging from Victorian telegraphy to the special Christmas issues of Charles Dickens's periodical All the Year Round. Congratulations, Dr. Chapman. Our second honoree is Ollie Randall for his article, Cricket, Literary Culture and In-Groups in Early 20th Century Britain, which was published in Transactions of the Royal Historical Society by Cambridge University Press in September 2024. He is a PhD researcher at King's College London. The working title of his dissertation is Literary Cricket, 1887 to 1968, Gatekeepers of Englishness and Literary Networking. And for a nice illustration, pun intended, as you will get if you actually visit this site, of what it looks like to be really good at more than one thing, visit his website at olliesdrawings.co.uk. Congratulations, future Dr. Randall. Both of our scholarly writing honorees can't be here today, so they will receive their goodies via the post. Now we come to the Doylean Honor for lifetime service to the Doylean community. This year, Cliff Goldfarb, who has been the orchestrator of this award from the beginning, cannot be here, so I will say a few words. In fact, I could say many, because the variety, of course I could say many, I'm me, right? But variety, quantity, duration, and quality of the services performed by this year's honoree over the past several decades are epic. This year, we are pleased to award the Doylean Honor for lifetime service to Catherine Cook. See, Catherine, I told you people would like this. Many people in this room and on this Zoom know Catherine, and I would wager that every one of them is pleased about this, because in addition to doing so much and doing it so well, Catherine is an exceedingly collegial and congenial leader, collaborator, contributor, and supporter. Everyone in this room has benefited from her good work, even if they did not know her name until this moment. Here are just a few highlights from her long and distinguished and energetically ongoing career. Upon graduating from Bedford College after studying French and German, ACD would surely have approved, Catherine promptly went to work in the Westminster Libraries. Shortly thereafter, she took on responsibility for managing a special collection at the libraries. Yes, it was the Sherlock Holmes collection. As she put it in an interview given shortly after she received a British Empire Medal in the 2020 New Year Honors, yes, she has been honored by her country as well as by us. Managing the Sherlock Holmes collection was something she did, quote, as a sideline to her real job, end quote. She only recently retired from that real job and the sideline after more than 40 years of service. When Catherine wasn't doing her real and sideline job, she was, inter alia, serving in a variety of roles on the Council of the Sherlock Holmes Society of London and writing and editing Sherlockian Doylean works published around the world. And she carries on. Last year, she completed a term as chairman of the London Society. She is now serving as meeting secretary of the London Society, and she also continues to write. Indeed, I have a new paper of hers in hand right now for a Doylean book about the short story, One Crowded Hour, that will be published later this year. I could go on, but you get the idea. Catherine is capable, perpetual, and admirable, and most worthy of the honor she is receiving today. She cannot be here. She was busy until Sunday with the Sherlockian festivities in London last weekend. She is off to the Globe in a few minutes to take in some Shakespeare, and then she is off to India for more Sherlockian and Doylean stuff. Congratulations, Catherine, from all of us. Thank you for all you have done and continue to do. Before we get to the Wessex Cup, I would like to also notice one other person who is here somewhere. We are not the only active ACD society. The bimetallic question, coordinated by Edith Poundon. Raise your hands. It's not only Sherlockian themed meetings, but Doylean themed meetings. If you're interested, please see Edith. Or see the ACD Society website where we try to promote those as well. And now the second part of our program today, the third running of the Wessex Cup. Peggy McFarland, equestrian outfitter extraordinaire, will be presiding over the races. Obey her every admonition. Follow her every lead. In the first round of races, everyone gets a couple of practice runs first. This is not a scientific process, and at least seeing whether your horse will make it to the finish line, it would just be good to know ahead of time. Right? So our first two racers can go ahead and warm up if they want. Matt and Marcia, I see. So they will. You'll be able to see a little bit of what goes into this right here. Right?
Is this the Duke of Wellington?
Yes. Note that she is wearing 4 wellies. Yes, yes. Courtesy of Peggy. While they are practicing, I will run through a few preliminaries and rules of the races. The sequence of the races. Everyone should have a bracket sheet. If you don't, you can pick one up over. We do not condone betting, but we also do not fine.
I might go fast first.
The companies have a limited edition Kinkus version in their stable boxes.
On the course?
We will begin at the top of the bracket. And we will determine a champion. And we will present our third shiny silver Wessex Cup trophy. Okay. The first 2 trophies are present in the room also. The trophy is, as it was last year and the year before, enormous. It is fully the size of a horse. To the owners, please stay close to the table because you need to be ready when called to race. If you are unavailable when your race is called, you will forfeit the race. When you get to the starting line, quickly place your horse at the starting line by holding it against this bumper. Okay. Hold it against the bumper with your finger holding onto the front of the horse. When Mike Durrell shouts, and the word up, let go of your horse and it rolls. And who knows what will happen. Hopefully. Yes. Your pony have some expertise in horses that don't run. Yes. And they're very good.
Don't listen to him.
Yes. And if in fact your horse runs into one of the sides or comes to a stop, you can reorient it and let it roll again. And the first horse to have any part of itself cross the orange finish line wins. If there are races that are too close to call, we have Peter Blau. Peter Blau will pick a winner. I call it a photo finish. We call it a Peter finish. So, I think I've gotten through all the rules, have I? Let's see. Yes. Also, we do have. This is for photography purposes. We do have a winner's circle at the end of the race. In the Wessex Cup, everyone is a winner. Okay. So all owners and trainers should feel free to photograph their horses in the circle at any time, except during a race. And now, Peggy.
Are you all practiced up? Okay, let's go for the first race then.
Marcia, what is your horse?
Mine is a duckling among swans.
Duckling among swans and the Duke of Wellington.
So we do.
So we go this?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Oh
Well done.
That's right.
Okay, that one was pretty clear. Imperturbable and Isle of Wight, please.
All right.
Take a couple, I hope she rolls. Take a couple of, no, she's new training. This is imperturbable, the opal pony. Okay.
Can't hear Peggy.
You're not practicing. This is for real.
Yes, no, do you want to practice?
Practice. I don't think I'll think. I've worked now across it.
Sedate.
Slow pony race, because mine has the same issue. All right, ready? You ready?
There you go. On your mark, get set, and off.
Oh.
It's my note. Mr. Ruby.
That's-
Heavens.
Yep.
You just never know what's gonna happen.
Oh, TV wants to know who won that race.
Right, Rudy. Well, the post.
Wait, okay. Oh my gosh, the doctor's in the house.
Yes, Doc.
Practice, practice.
You wanna practice?
Here we go.
On a dry track.
Oh,
Thank you.
come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the arguments in this one.
Okay.
Now you let go on the word off.
Off.
Get ready, get set, and off!
Yes, I know. You're gonna keep saying.
Ross, for next year, we need a starting game.
Yes.
Now
Exactly.
you've got to start from back here. Okay, set, and
Let's dispense with the on your mark set. Stay on. They'll be warned. Yeah.
Here we go. Wonderful. My God.
Side and unfortunate pony.
Tony.
Ride, the New York themed Ironian horse, named for, what's the genesis to that name?
it's a Beatles song.
Yeah, I know that, but Ride is a town mentioned in a Doyle article. R-Y.
Yes, it's on the Isle of Man.
Question of.
Very attractive. I just.
Hang on.
Sorry, what? Nothing, why?
It's all right. I'm not gonna waste it because he'll only get one good ride.
I'm good. I just.
If you blew it.
Well, that's the story of my life.
We're ready.
Off!
And I don't care. Ashley wins.
Don't look back on the cataract night. We've been really easy to run.
Thanks for starting well for Unfortunate Pony. Now we have, the Duckling Among Swans and the Isle of Wight for the second bracket. The two of you, you haven't had a chance. Sasha. Oh, okay. No, we're doing the winner of the first one. Got it.
Frank, go easy, go easy, Frank.
Makes you uncomfortable.
All right. Are you yell again?
Are you ready?
Don't wait someone?
Remember.
Go!
It's going lame.
Done.
Yes.
Now we have the doctor and Unfortunate Pony.
This is Unfortunate Pony. He's got all the evil eyes because he just has such bad luck.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Go!
Did he just turn and look straight at you?
That was it.
With one big sad eye?
The doctor.
Okay, so now we just have two left. And
Doctor and Marshall.
Marcia, with the Duckling Among Swans and the doctor. This is for all.
This is for all the more. It's the whole thing. It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
This is for the championship. This is for all the marbles. Here we go. Get ready, get set, go!
We're gonna need a
You gotta get stuck.
Now,
Of course.
Well done.
And congratulate the doctors. But when you come up to congratulate the doctors, please notice the splendidly displayed oversized egg next to the winner's circle. It is created by Carla Cooper. It is a giant Ukrainian Easter egg portraying Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. The next time you see this will probably be in the National Gallery of Art. It's as close as you're ever going to get. And thank you for coming. We'll see you next year.